Did you count it? Oh, here it is. I was like, it ain't lost anywhere outside because you counted it. Oh, man.
Like, just in case when we come back and that water has made it underneath, it's not from our car.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh,
because it looks like it's gonna like make it through.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Man, I swear I need like a hat or something. It's just like it feels so good to like not have the sun like on your face and you can just rest your face, you know, and not be like this walking around, you know. I hate doing that. Oh, the sole of my shoe is so messed up right now.
I know
Bad.
you need to like make it private though.
Oh man, I can taste that. That's good. I'm glad you're doing all right. I'm glad you're back in the chat. Everybody else, welcome to the chat, everybody. You can find me on all platforms. Just type my name, zerox0s. We're in a store called Northgate right now. It's a Mexican, type store.
Do you want the two for $1?
The 2 for $1, you think?
Yeah, because like look at the little ones.
Yeah.
If you're gonna want to eat 2 of those, you might as well just get the big ones.
Yeah.
Could you open this for me?
Uh-huh.
Like
Oh, look at that. Bam.
oh, okay. It's because usually they're known to like.
Yeah, it just fall right down.
Yeah. So
And then they go.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
Everyone stares at you, huh? What about him? Like,
You can have some of mine.
how much is just one of these?
Like 59 cents. But like this is fresh though.
Oh, dang. Do you think we should just get another 2, honestly? Yeah, get another 2, honestly. Because, yeah, get another 2. I would definitely. Like, do you think you'll eat want another bread? Yeah, and then for him, and I know, like, we can cut him half, and then me and you can have 1.5 extra, half of one, and then we can break like the last half, and then that'll be good for us. Oh man, and the bread is fresh too. The bread is fresh. Big W on the bread right here. It's nice, warm, and fluffy and fresh. It smells so good. It's intoxicating, man. Oh, I know, right? It smells so good too. Oh, look at, they got a Pride.
Yeah, it looks like a banana. The wet floor sign.
Oh, it does look like a banana. What the heck? Have you guys ever seen this? This is the wet floor sign. It looks like a peeled banana right here. Yo, what's up? Tyrese, how's it going, man? Look, it's a wet floor sign and shaped like a banana. It's pretty cool. Just thought that was funny. All right. Let's see.
Maybe they'll have the.
Is that what you wanted to do? Because remember the like Walmart is like right there, isn't it? Isn't Walmart close to where we're at? But it's just like to have to stop somewhere else too. Okay, so we know for sure it's not gonna be in this aisle. It's not gonna be in here. This is like kind of like American stuff, you know, or like more like, you know, I don't know what you call it, man. English products, you know, American products.
Americanized Mexican food.
Yeah.
Oh, like right here, maybe actually.
Oh, yep. Maybe, huh? Dang. Wanna do those? Just kidding.
I'd rather get a can, and they're the same price. And these are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're better than.
That shit looks like ground beef.
It's black beans.
Oh, oh, no wonder why. I was like, what the heck? No, I don't want the black. I want normal refried beans.
Like this?
Or just refried beans. That'd be cool, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
they do have it.
yeah, see, like that's cool, you know.
Oh, this one. Seasoned with chicharron.
Oh, I mean that's better even. I'll take it. Seasoned with chichis and rone. Down. That's what it says. See, look at chicharrone. Among Us. It's an Israeli spy. Did you see that? Oh fuck, I'm scared. Oh fuck, he's looking at me. Oh fuck, he's looking at me. Oh fuck, he's looking at me. I'm out of here. I'm dipping. I'm dipping. I'm dipping. I'm dipping. Dip, 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 dip. You see
They
that?
didn't have the tomatoes and fruit. Oh.
You see the Israeli spy?
Yeah, I did.
Damn, I wasn't doing anything this whole time. Fuck me. You guys about to witness some watchdog shit now. Just kidding. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, whoa, 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 Oh, look at, he's about to refill his gallon of water right there. Want to know for how much?
Like 30 cents or
Yep, like 30 cents, homie. I mean, baby. Ow. I gotta put it in park still, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
baby,
man.
it's ready for you though.
No,
What do you mean?
I don't have it. I don't have it, babe. No, I don't have it. Oh, oh God, babe, you scared me. I was like, no. I was like, don't tell me we're down another phone. I was like, dang, now for sure, like, your check is pretty much going to be fixing your iPhone and the phone bill. Oh, I bet you're still on your phone though, huh? With an iPhone? Oh, look at place. And they just threw and stupid, huh? I would have been so grateful to get that, right?
Like people who are just on drugs and they can't even eat it because they just want to.
Yeah, huh?
And it's like, damn, that's a bomb sandwich. Y'all just fucking.
Yeah, they're probably just like, I'm not even like, they're just not in the mood for, I hate touching these doors with these people. Take, oh man, I hope they have them here. I'm getting nervous, like they might not. Where's the canned stuff at? Do they even got it? Any canned stuff? Okay. We're for sure gonna need 2 of these, right?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Can't even like read that.
This is 15. Oh, shit. This is
This
20.
one.
The can is more.
Oh, it's all 99% fat free though. It's not gonna taste that great. I guess though. It's like what other,
You don't have the regular one? You just have fat free.
Oh, and it's chicken.
Chicken. I think that's what it was, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, babe, they were
fucking
chicken. Yeah.
better be fucking good, man. Damn.
And then for these, the can is more. The can is a 20-ounce can. The bag is like 15.
Get that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get one of these.
You know what you can do? You can mix a little pinch of that sauce with that. With the beans.
Oh yeah, I was planning on that.
Probably all we'll need, right?
Yeah.
So we have seasoning and salt.
It's like they're stuck on jelly and peanut butter.
Yeah, they got like no bread ever here, huh?
Probably those bad ones they get it.
Yeah, it probably does with the homeless people.
Yeah, because at my store, like that's all they're getting.
Peanut butter, jelly, and bread, huh? That's what they buy?
Yeah, because let's say that, they don't make anything money or for like handling, at least they have that to eat like all day.
They're fucking dumb though, like
But it's just like
they
you
just
get
don't.
so much like better stuff for.
Yeah, it's just, you see what I mean? It's just like they just don't know how to do it, you know? Like they can help each other and buy a little $20 stove and some butane, you know? And then they can all like cook a huge meal and all eat, you know? Everyone go to a Dollar Tree and buy something we can cook, you know? Everybody buy something for $1 and we'll all pitch in to make something bomb, like some spaghetti or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're,
I think
but
this is the only.
damn. Let's see.
But yeah, it's just this stuff.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? That would probably be it. Milk? The yeah, the thing on the shelf? You said? Nah.
No, I meant like that kind of milk thing.
Oh, fuck that. A fucking warm bowl of cereal? Hell no, not down.
Cereal. I was would like you'd be opposed to using that milk to make like the scalloped potatoes.
Yeah, babe, I am. I would
Okay.
not.
Okay. I was just asking. Okay. Alright. That's it. We got our beans. We got
That's about it, huh, baby? The beans and the tamales, and then do we need water? We have do just to like keep up, huh? And then we don't need any drinks. We have drinks.
We have our Arizona. The water's over here.
Don't maybe like a snack or some chips we'll get then. What do you think? Just for like after, like later on when we're chilling or something, we might be like want a snack or.
Yeah.
Oh, I got these little bars too that some lady gave me.
Oh
Yeah, they're good ones
Is it
too.
like sweet?
I don't know, but they're like they're like good ones though.
They're not like savory, right? Okay, then yeah.
But like we could still get like something like this, and I should still have a Prime somewhere. No.
No, I drank that. Remember?
Oh yeah, duh. I'm thinking about getting like a Pac-Man drink or something, or a Sonic, just for some energy. You can have some too.
I want to try them.
You want to try one? You've had this, and then the Mega Man. We like these ones.
Yeah.
The Mega Man, the Sonic, and the Pac-Man.
Like the blue raspberry.
Yeah, that's the the blue blah 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 blah.
Yeah, because it's blue raspberry. You know what? See, people get these like Starbucks energy drinks. I think they're.
Nah, they're not. Those aren't $1.25. Wait, Starbucks energy drinks? Like
Yeah, they're the back of the can is like this, and then it's like it colors like pastel colors.
Oh, I haven't seen
when
that.
I saw them, I was like, what? I was like, they're like, yeah, they've had them for a while. Like, watch, I'm gonna buy one day and I'll show you. But whenever I want to get one, they're always out.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get like a Sonic or like the Pac-Man one. Maybe Mega Man or a Prime. A new Prime. I just wanted like an energy drink. That's why. Oh, what do you guys think? Sonic or Pac-Man or Mega Man? You guys gotta tell me, man. Like I don't know. Which one? Anyone? All right, forget it. You said Pac-Man, right, babe? All right, we're going with Pac-Man. They should do a Miss Pac-Man one. And then, like, it'd be in, like, another flavor,
Like a cherry flavor.
Yeah. Or I think this one's cherry, ain't it? Yeah, this is cherry. Cherry lollipop, so it'd have to be, like, another, maybe blue cherry. I'm just kidding.
Just like blue raspberry.
Like blue raspberry.
Cookies, but they don't
No, wafers maybe, nah. Coconut rolls are taquitos, homie.
Oh, I want to say I had these, but I don't remember when.
They look like the little like cookies in the can that you eat, that it rolls.
They are shaped like that, but I
Here they are.
Yeah, they're like that.
These are so good, guys. W snack right here. Maybe some like Cheez-Its or something?
Cheez-Its?
Or do you want like some chips maybe? You want it's about the same thing, huh? So they have these over here like the Cheetos. Do you want something like spicy sticks?
Yeah, I want some, not spicy sticks, but I want some spicy. No?
Yeah, the spicy sticks are too spicy. They have the puff balls. They have that. The puff balls look weird though.
Or what kind of chips would you want to get?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me, babe. Like, I'll, you know,
Well, I just want you to like get something that you'll eat with me, you know? Or you want to get a party mix?
nah.
It's a joke.
Fuck
Because
no.
it looks bad.
That looks awful.
They always do. Even if the bag looks nice, it's just like the mix, like the
Yeah.
be, like,
Well, would you guys eat this party mix? Check that out.
oh, remember we made our own?
Oh yeah, making our own
With
was better.
those.
Yeah, the guacamoles and then the sticks maybe,
Yeah,
or
we had the sticks in there, and then we had
like potato skins, I think, or was it the like the oh, it was the cheddar bacon, I think.
yeah, but we had like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was so much better like that. It was actually really good.
Yeah. You want to get some cheese balls instead of the Cheetos?
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You don't want Cheetos? You want cheese balls?
Yeah. Because it's like more like a puff. You know? Yeah,
Oh.
I was looking at the pork rinds, but you know.
They have spicy nachos. Good. That's cool.
Oh, look at these plates.
Pretty nice.
I would so get these.
Oh yeah, huh?
They're really nice.
And a mug. That's nice, huh?
Yeah.
And then like it all
The
matches.
matching.
That's so nice, huh? And then that. Oh yeah, we needed a water, huh? Did we?
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. You grabbed it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my boy. How's it going, baby?
We're all bad movies, because I was going to go.
We eat your dear little duty.
Could you get this?
Oh, yeah. You like these ones?
Yeah.
They have like a whole like little set right here too with
Oh, yeah,
things.
we had these like earlier in the month.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at the bowls.
Oh, yep. And then they got the plate too right there. And the little ones.
10.65.
And mugs.
This is you are the bee's knees. It's cute.
Such an old thing. I haven't heard that in a long time.
The bee's knees.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Peasy Balouche, I believe. Well, I'm just chilling, bro. Just buying a few things at the store. Gonna make me something to eat, you know? Just chilling.
My bagging?
What about for the water?
No, not the water. Just everything else.
$7.86. That's receipt.
No, it's fine.
Here you go.
All right, thank you. For sure, let's go. What the heck is that?
Ew, somebody left a bunch of wipes that they wiped
Oh, you should have
themselves
seen
with.
that shit over there.
What
That's
was it on the
fucking
floor?
foul as fuck. That's crazy. They like sat there, ate dinner, wiped themselves up, and they left.
Wiped their ass and left.
Oh my god. An old couple living outside. Sucks. Man, look at those big old like Vietnamese sandwiches.
And that was from right here, fucking Lee sandwiches.
That's from Lee Sandwiches?
Yeah, that's the sandwich that you got today too. It was from Lee.
Yeah, where is that place? Is it like around here?
Literally this building.
Oh shit. Damn, man. That's crazy, man. Like, you be seeing a lot of those sandwiches around. Beep, 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 beep.
Love you with all my heart, dummy, dummy rush.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
And at least the cans cost us $6, not $8.
And we got an extra one at that. Like, shoot. Like, otherwise, dang, that would have been like another would have literally had like 10, 11 bucks. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd rather have a gallon of gas, you know? Shoot. This guy can't be.
What, him up there? You want me to put him down?
I mean, he's fine, I guess. I'm just fucking scared to let him fall.
So like, because I'm doing this and...
No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this skinny little thing ain't gonna fit in there. I'm just kidding.
I was like, babe, it looks the same. What do you mean? Gene.
Smell it?
No, but please don't do that. Oh, now I do.
It smells like egg.
Yeah, please don't do that, babe. I hate smelling that smell. It's just
I love it. You know what smells good? Gasoline.
Babe, no, it doesn't.
Yeah. Gasolina. How does it go?
Dame más gasolina. A ella le encanta la gasolina.
Trumplo with the gasolina.
No, he's gonna make it go higher. That's what he heard. Higher gas prices. Fuck the American. Those were literally his words.
Fuck. Do we have plates? We need plates to put, yeah.
Here, I can go and get them.
Nah, I got it, babe. It's okay.
This is so that I can pay in change. So that you don't have to pay in change.
Why, you want to use change?
Yeah.
Oh, babe. Make sure you... $1 here.
$1.25, $1.35, $1.45. All right, I'll be back. Okay.
All right, baby. How's your guys' day going so far? Shoot. You want to be watching me? Then I'm going to watch you. I'm going to record you too while I'm at it. I don't know why you guys are here watching me. You guys are so weird. But if you're going to watch me, I'm going to watch you.
It's time to rethink prescription treatment for depression.
れてるありがとうさよならバイバイ元気でいてね私から切り出したけじめだからキャッチしてよさよならバイバイ元気でいてね
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like the fear in his eyes when like he's caught in something.
Oh, he probably had like that sinking feeling, you know, where you're just like,
yeah,
like that dread feeling.
That was real, huh, Poopy?
Or like you lose your breath and you're like,
it's like where you thought you almost ate shit for a second.
oh no, my poopy love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a tough little guy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm this little gibberish. Hi, babe. He said, Dad, Pop. Daddy, let's see poopy thingy, Dad.
Alright, let's get this started.
Oh, my babe.
What?
It's gonna be a lot.
No, it's not.
The fruits and stuff, the veggies.
Oh, the veggies.
Remember? Forgot about that, I bet.
No.
What are you gonna put the onions in? Are you gonna put it in the tamales or in the onions? Or I mean in the beans?
The beans.
In the beans?
Yeah.
So, cause I would think you're probably gonna cook the beans first and then the tamales last, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can still stay semi-warm, and even
Yep.
if they do get a little cold, the warmth of the tamales could like.
The beans would probably stay warmer longer than those.
Then, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Crush one of those up over the beans too, like, you know?
Don't give me ideas, because I might just put that in there too, you know.
In the beans?
Yeah. Like not like while it's cooking, but like after when I'm putting it in.
Oh yeah, after you can pick one up and like crush it with your hand and like sprinkle it on top.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get like a few of those and.
What's wrong? I don't know what you want from me right now. But I'm a little busy.
I want a little snack. Give him a little bit more bread, maybe. He'll eat it. Yeah, he'll eat it and chew it up and stuff, you know. And then, you know, if he's doing that, that's
Are
what
you
he
a
wants.
licensed plumber looking for more paid jobs? Partner with American Home Shield,
That's
the
what he
nation's
wants.
largest home warranty provider, with about 3.6 million total service calls annually. Paid jobs, not just
That's
leads,
not too much.
to help keep you
That's
busy,
all right,
even
bro.
in your slow season. Grow your business with AHS.
Oh no, he's gonna get with his other hand. That's why. You know what I mean? Then he'll go, oh man, it tastes so good.
Gabon has just revealed how he managed to injure an immortal Holy Knight, and this God Haki is the next stage of conquerors that not only Luffy, but Zoro and even more of the Straw Hats will be getting for the final war. That would have already been a peak One Piece, but Luffy asks Loki to join his crew, and then we get a flashback to 14 years ago where Shanks reveals his true red-haired snitch form. But don't zip it up just yet, cause Oda locked in so hard that there is a flashback within a flashback to 100 years ago where we see a young King Harold being a menace.
Straight up domination? Yes!
After feeling Imu's deadly aura, which reached even the Death Realm, Haruden, Gerd, and Rodo, they are quick in wanting to go back up to the Sun Realm so more people don't get hurt. However, Loki wants to go with them. His argument, well, because he has fought the people with Imu's Haki before, and by the sounds of it, will clap them up. Plus, how can Elbaf let these outsiders handle their business? But his brother isn't buying it due to his belief that Loki killed his father, King Harold, which has hurt Elbaf instead of helping. So Hiruden's skepticism makes sense here, as what if Loki ends up siding with the Holy Knights and crashes out on his own countrymen again? While this fight between brothers is happening, Gabon is explaining how he hurt the God's Knights, but I will touch on that whole section later in...
How is Tony with LCD signs getting hate?
LCD sign is getting hate.
Yeah, I'm like, how, bro? Tony LC sign responds to hate comments.
Why wouldn't it's the fucking it's the LGBTQ people that he's making fun of in his videos, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? Sad to say, you know.
He's probably gonna like record that, like screen record that on his phone and then put that shit first, like before one of his videos. Watch.
Oh, I know, huh?
Wait, if you were detained at any San Bernardino juvenile detention facility, such as High Desert or Gilbert's, wait, if you were
Yeah,
detained
you're like,
at any San
fuck,
Bernardino
huh? That's the
juvenile
marshmallow shit too,
detention
huh?
facilities, just High
So I was gonna
Desert
say, you
or
should have
Gilbert
just
Street.
bought
This
like
is
the
money
like.
glitch
You
that's
probably
getting
rather
former
just use a
detainees
butter
properly
knife, no?
compensated. San
You have to
Bernardino
clean that
juvenile
shit.
detention staff allegedly failed to
All
properly
right then, babe.
protect
'Cause
youth
you could.
from abuse,
I mean, do
putting
we
your
have stuff
safety
to
at
eat
risk,
with?
and
We
now
should have
a
forks, no?
landmark
Huh?
lawsuit is forcing them to pay victims of sexual abuse.
Whoa, let's get that out of there.
Part 644. Before becoming one of boxing's most infamous promoters, Don King was no stranger to violence. In 1954, he shot and killed a man who was allegedly trying to rob one of King's gambling operations. The killing was ruled self-defense, and King walked free. But in 1966, he was involved in a far more brutal incident, stomping a man to death over a $600 gambling. Convicted of manslaughter and served only 4 years in prison. After his release, King quickly climbed the ranks of the pro boxing world, building a multi-million-dollar empire despite the bodies he left behind. In 2001, an elderly Japanese man named Tatsuo Osako passed away quietly at the age of 88. It wasn't until after his death that people discovered he had helped over 2,000 Jewish refugees escape Nazi persecution during World War II by quietly stamping their travel documents and sheepherring them onto ships bound for safety. He never spoke of his
But we
actions,
know.
kept no
We know.
accolades, and lived a modest life as a travel agent. His family
Got to
only
look up.
found
We
out
all have
that
to
he
see
saved
if his
thousands
family's
of
still
lives
around.
after
Just kidding.
discovering old photos
You
and
gonna have to
records
leave the
that were
country
tucked
with.
away
I'm
in
just
his
kidding.
home. Morbid Facts, Part 644. Tara Correa
I didn't
McMullen
know
was a
you were
rising
using
young
my phone
actress
for
best
that.
known for playing a gang-affiliated teen on Judging Amy. But in a cruel twist of fate, her real life began to mirror her on-screen role. At just 16, she started dating a 26-year-old member of the Crips and moved into gang territory in Inglewood, California. In
Was that you, or
2005,
is
she
that
was
the
gunned
baby?
down outside of her apartment in a gang-related shooting, struck multiple times and left to die on the sidewalk. The man who killed her was later sentenced to 5 consecutive life terms without parole.
Damn.
In 2011, 48-year-old New Zealand truck driver Stephen McCormick slipped between the cab and trailer of his truck and landed ass first onto a compressed air hose. The metal nozzle pierced his left cheek and began blasting air into his body at around 100 psi.
Oh my
Instead
God.
of entering his bloodstream, which would have killed him instantly, the air forced its way beneath his skin, inflating him like a balloon and separating his fat from muscle tissue. His body swelled rapidly while his skin became dangerously tight as paramedics rushed him to the hospital.
That's
Doctors
insane.
managed to relieve the pressure and stabilize him, and against all odds,
Yeah,
McCormick
lucky.
survived the
If
freak
that had
accident
hit his
without
bloodstream,
any permanent
it would have
damage.
killed him.
Morbid facts, part 547.
You can't have any air inside your
Just last
bloodstream.
year,
That's
a
just
23-year-old
death.
man died from a catastrophic spinal injury
That's
while playing at a
crazy.
Topgolf with some friends. In what was described as a prank gone wrong, his drunken friends had pushed him off the platform, causing him to miss the safety netting and fall 12 feet directly onto his head. In 1990,
Dumbasses.
to New York
Not your
City
friends.
crashed onto a hillside after running out of fuel, killing nearly half of the passengers on board. While being treated for serious injuries, 2 of the male passengers were arrested when ER doctors found baggies of cocaine that they'd swallowed and attempted to smuggle. Both men were sentenced to 6 years to life in prison.
You're lucky
The
you're
British
alive.
Pet Massacre was a week-long event in 1939, during which an estimated 400,000 cats and dogs, 1/4 of England's pet population, were killed after fear of them eventually being gassed or left behind during an evacuation. Almost immediately afterwards, the event was recognized as completely unnecessary, stemming from social panic from the impending war and people seeking a way to feel like they were contributing to the war effort. None of the fears that led to the massacre actually ended up materializing.
Keep watching. If your recent car accident was not your fault, because I've got a way that you could get 3.5 times.
Random morbid facts.
Part 324. As part of a grim psychology experiment starting in 1961, triplets Edward Gowan, David Kelman, and Robert Shafran were separated at birth. They were placed with adoptive families who were lower class, middle class, and upper middle class, none of whom were aware of the other siblings or any part of the experiment. According to their adoptive parents, as babies, all 3 of them would bang their heads against the bars of their cribs in distress. This was likely the result of severe separation anxiety, which continued on as the boys got older. By the time they were college age, David and Edward had been in and out of psych wards, while Robert was on probation after his connection to a 1978 murder. A few years later, they were reunited through happenstance, but never fully recovered from their mental health issues.
That's
As
crazy.
Eddie tragically took his life at the age of 33 after a lifelong battle with depression. Morbid facts, part 321. Last January, California man Dharmesh Patel was charged with attempting to murder his family into driving their Tesla off a cliff. But the entire family ended up surviving the 250-foot fall due to the near-perfect safety rating of Tesla cars. 26-year-old Kilmartin has a rare condition that sends her body to sleep when she experiences strong emotions. She once almost drowned in a pool after laughing at a joke caused her to pass out. The euthanasia coaster is a concept for a steel roller coaster designed to kill its passengers. It was created by Lithuanian artist Julijonas Urbanas, who says the goal of his concept is to take lives with elegance and euphoria. The 7 loops put the body under so much stress that the brain is starved of oxygen, since the heart will struggle to pump blood against the tremendous G-force. It's meant to be a fun way to die. Morbid facts, part 322. Florida puppeteer Ronald Brown was the host of a kids' TV show in the 1980s called Joy Junction on the Christian Network. But he was later found to be a child predator who had tons of CP and often fantasized in online chat rooms about kidnapping, torturing, murdering, and cannibalizing children.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
sentenced to 20 years in federal prison in 2012. A UK woman who was taking a nap with her mouth open ended up in the hospital for 3 days after her daughter's dog dropped a deuce in her mouth. This is what a rabies patient looks like when they've already developed symptoms. Rabies causes hydrophobia, where attempting to drink or even just looking at water causes intense clenching throat spasms.
That's
This
fucking
is why
crazy,
rabid
man.
animals are often seen foaming at the mouth. Sadly, once a patient reaches this point, there's a 99.9% chance that they will die. Morbid facts, part 319. Former face of Subway Jared Fogle became famous after attributing his 275-pound weight loss to eating nothing but Subway for a year straight. But in
He was
2015,
yawning.
The FBI completed a 4-year-long surveillance operation
He's
to bring
scaring
him
your
down
daddy
for
over
running
there.
excessive amounts of CP. They began investigating after Fogle made some disturbing comments about children to a female reporter, who started recording her conversations with him and passing them on to the FBI. In many of these conversations, he bragged about molesting children and even asked her if he could put cameras in her kids' bedrooms. Fogle was sentenced to 15 years after pleading guilty to his heinous crimes involving children and owning more than 5 terabytes of CP.
Jesus.
320.
You know how much a terabyte is?
How much is it? I was about to tell you.
You know how much gigabytes are, right?
Okay, yeah, more or less.
999 is 1 terabyte.
And he had how many terabytes?
Like 5.
Sick.
So
Fuck.
he had 5 999 gigs. Pictures and videos. My phone, like, is probably like 30 some gigs, man. Like, and you see all the movies and the shows that I can download. Like, imagine that. And the pictures, like, imagine
That's
that.
already a lot. Like,
Imagine
oh my
that-
god, sick. Fuck.
Yeah, so like,
Sick
he was like,
fuck.
that's a sick person. He was literally like overly obsessed with it. Literally overly obsessed. Like, that's probably like all he like lived for, literally.
Like that was his hobby.
Like that was his everything, you know, like nothing else mattered to him other than just like that. Like that's probably like all, you know, like
His free time was that.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to go to work, but he needs to go to work for that reason, you know, because he needs to like add more to whatever. Oh,
Creating a wound with salt slowly trickling in. Morbid facts, part 325. Actress Lisa Robin
people
Kelly,
like
who
that
played
need to
Eric's
fucking
sister on That 70s
torture.
Show, had a major drinking and drug problem.
Eric's
She was
sister.
soon replaced on the show and ended up dying of an overdose
Oh
while in
yeah,
rehab.
Lori.
In 2012,
She died in rehab.
the family sued the
Oh, in
previous
rehab.
owner of the
Overdose
house
in
they
rehab.
purchased After brown recluse spiders started bleeding from the walls. An expert estimated that the house was infested by at least 5,000 of the venomous spiders. In 2020, a Florida man was arrested for allegedly sticking his hand in peanut butter and punching his neighbor who was allergic to nuts. Just last Friday, Idaho
Okay, that's
Governor
kinda
Brad
funny.
Little
I know, I was like, who does that?
ordering squads to execute death row inmates when lethal injection drugs are
Fucking
unavailable. This is
peanut
because
butter
it's becoming increasingly
punch.
difficult to obtain these drugs since pharmaceutical
Literally
companies
killed
don't
him,
want their
though.
products to be
Oh, he
associated
killed
with
him, it
chemicals.
Yeah, he died because he was allergic to nuts. So because yeah, so he
What?
died.
In honor of opening day, here are some morbid other products to be associated with killing people. Right. In honor of opening day, here are some morbid facts about baseball. In the history of the MLB, there have only been 3 players with the first name Aurelio. Amazingly but tragically, they all died the same way, by car accident. Many historians consider Brooklyn Creighton to be the first superstar of baseball, but he died suddenly in 1862 after swinging so hard on a home run ball that he ruptured his bladder. During the 1910s, there was an American baseball team completely consisting of death row prisoners. As long as they kept winning, their executions were delayed. In 1957, a woman attending a
crazy.
Phillies game was hit with a foul ball.
That's
that broke her
evil,
nose.
bro.
The game was
Yeah,
briefly
so it's like,
paused
if you
and
guys
then
lose,
resumed
you
once the
guys
woman was put on a
die.
stretcher. As they carried her away, the very next pitch was fouled off and hit the exact same woman, breaking a bone in her name. Morbid facts, part 234. American singer John Denver died in 1997 when the plane he was piloting suddenly crashed. An investigation later revealed that he wasn't experienced with the plane he was flying, and for some reason the fuel gauge was located behind the pilot, so Denver couldn't see that it was low on fuel. As a result, the plane eventually ran out of gas and dove straight into the ocean. Alien hand syndrome is a rare neurological disorder in which one hand functions involuntarily with the person completely unaware of its actions. People affected by it have been known to randomly throw objects, slap themselves in the face, and even attempt to strangle themselves, having to use the control of
Crazy.
the hand to
Imagine like you're
restrain the
strangling
alien
yourself, but you can't stop yourself. You're like,
cure for this
I know, that'd be
mysterious syndrome.
fucking nuts. It just, hey, the fuck? And just,
okay, look at you scared poopies. Look at him. You scared him.
I know, it's so dirty,
He was like,
He had planned since the day his father was
Who is scaring him? Oh, daddy's just crazy.
I thought Daddy was crazy.
Morbid facts, part 229. Morgan Freeman has an oddly dark reason for always wearing his gold hoop earrings. He says it's because they're worth just enough to pay for a coffin if he happens to die in a strange place. The most toxic natural substance on Earth is botulinum toxin, aka Botox. A couple pounds is all you would need to kill every single human being on the planet. The African country of Ghana
How
has
much?
the most toxic net 129. Morgan Freeman has an oddly dark reason for always wearing his gold hoop earrings. He says it's because they're worth just enough to pay for a coffin if he happens to die in a strange place. The most toxic natural substance on Earth is botulinum toxin, aka Botox. A couple pounds is all you would need to kill every single human being on the planet. The African country of Ghana has 6 witch camps, housing about 1,000 women in total. The camps are for women accused of witchcraft to have a safe place to live without fear of being lynched by their neighbors. Most of the women simply suffer from mental illness, a poorly understood concept in Ghana. Sam White, a Civil War artifact collector from Virginia, was killed in 2008 when a 140-year-old highly explosive cannonball exploded in his driveway while he was restoring it. The blast was powerful enough to send chunks of shrapnel up to a quarter-mile away. White is now considered by some historians to be the last confirmed casualty of the American Civil War.
Been in a car accident, won $5,000 for free.
This
Let me
is
show
our
you.
bridge.
They get $40,000 to $80,000 from a recent car
Where's the
accident.
count?
I'm paying for him to talk to the insurance company again. Come here. Check this out. Here's what insurance companies don't know. They have an AI that calculates the lowest possible payout for your car.
I know, right?
So we call you right into your car accident and only $3,000.
Alright, what are we putting in there? The onions?
Morbid facts,
I think the onions
part
first, huh?
385. Here's a 1990 photo
So,
of murderer
for
Dalton
fat,
Purgian with his son
do you
in
want-
prison
like, what do you
shortly
want to
before
do,
he was
just-
executed
or
via
just
electric chair
buy
for
themselves in
killing
there?
state trooper. 12 years
What,
later,
onions?
Dave's
Yeah.
son Dalton Purgian Jr.
Oh,
was
a little
convicted of
bit
the
of oil, I
2001
guess, you
death
know,
of
because
a
like
14-month-old
that's what it's gonna need,
He's
no?
currently serving a
that's
60-year sentence in the same prison that his father
Yeah.
was executed in. Actress Tina Fey received her chin scar at the age of 5 when a stranger randomly entered her front yard while she was playing and slashed her across the face. The man was never identified nor seen again. A python from Australia became addicted to meth after living in a drug lab for several years. Police busted the operation before sending the snake to rehab for 7 months. In Japan, women are traditionally banned from entering a sumo ring under any circumstances. This tradition is so strictly imposed that in 2018, 2 women were forced to leave the ring, even though they were performing CPR on a mayor who had collapsed inside. Morbid facts, part 351. George Wallace was a governor of Alabama who openly supported Jim Crow and segregation. Once his term was over, he helped get his wife elected so that he could subvert his term limit and stay in office. To do so, he kept her cancer diagnosis a secret from her, knowing that the treatment would negatively affect her ability to run. Thus, the first female governor of Alabama died within 200 days of her term. Dewey the cat
because
died
his
in
husband didn't
1910,
tell her
but
that
meant
she
enough
had
to his owner to
cancer.
be honored with a gravestone that still stands 113 years later. It reads, he was only a cat, but he was human enough to be a great comfort in hours of loneliness and pain. In 1950, herpetologist Kevin Budden caught a deadly taipan snake by hand and hitchhiked to town while holding it. At some point, he lost his grip and was bitten, but managed to bag the snake and made a random truck driver promise to get it to researchers. Kevin succumbed to the venom the next day, but the driver kept his promise, and the snake was used to create the first taipan antivenom in history. Morbid facts, part 259.
Morbid
Just
facts.
months before he tragically passed away from a sudden brain aneurysm, Mythbuster Grant Imahara built a fully animatronic Baby Yoda. After spending 3 months of his personal time designing and programming the robot, he planned on bringing it to hospitals to cheer up sick kids. In 2019, an Indian boy named Binod Pod was struck by lightning but miraculously survived. However, local villagers opted to treat his injuries by burying him in cow dung instead
Do a
of
flip?
taking him
Alright,
to the
hold on.
hospital, resulting in his death from suffocation.
You ready? I'm about to do
The
this
Iroquois
flip.
theater
Alright.
fire is the worst theater fire
1,
to have occurred
2,
in the US,
3.
resulting in 602 Joaquin Phoenix's older brother River was a much bigger star than Joaquin in the 1990s. But in 93, the 23-year-old died of a heroin overdose while partying with members of the Red Hot Chili Peppers at Johnny Depp's nightclub on Halloween.
Damn, sounds fun.
River and called 911 for help, but it was too late. An award-winning middle schooler science fair project showed that on average, 70% of the ice found at fast food restaurants is dirtier than toilet water. In 1955, John Graham hated his mother so much that he hid 25 sticks of dynamite in a timed detonator in her suitcase before her flight. It was one of the first ever attacks of a commercial flight, and all 44 people on board were killed.
Jesus.
23-year-old Colin Scott was trying to feel the temperature of a Yellowstone hot spring when he suddenly slipped and fell in.
Oh,
when
boiled
his body
alive.
was found floating later that day, water temperature was measured to be right around boiling point. Emergency services were unable to retrieve Scott's body until the next day, by which point it was completely dissolved, leaving nothing but his wallet and flip-flops.
Oh my
Morbid
God.
Facts, Part 141.
Imagine that's just-
In 1987, actor Sean Penn spent 60 days in prison for reckless driving and assaulting someone on the set of the film Colors. During his imprisonment, a guard delivered a note to him from fellow inmate serial killer Richard Ramirez. In the note, Ramirez asked for Penn's autograph and said that he should assault the same person again. Penn responded with his own note saying he hoped that Richard would be executed as soon as possible. And the serial killer didn't write back. In 2017, this Rohingya Muslim man carried his elderly and immobile parents in baskets to escape Burma's death squads. He carried them for over 100 miles in his bare feet before safely reaching Bangladesh 7 days later. Many consider Brazilian serial killer Pedro Rodriguez to be the perfect psychopath because of who he chose to murder. Starting at the age of 14, he's killed over 70 people in total, specifically targeting drug dealers, murderers, and rapists. He spent 42 years in prison before being released in 2018 on good behavior, and now he's a YouTuber. These are some morbid facts about atomic bombs. During a test in 1951, an atomic bomb cameraman accidentally ripped off his safety
Hey, what's
goggles
up,
a few
Lincoln
seconds before
Morgan? How's it going, bro?
he immediately
Mine too. Ooh.
Morbid Facts, Part 428. Earlier this week, New York State officials raided the home of social media star Peanut the squirrel and seized it from their owners before tragically euthanizing their beloved pet. Peanut was a rescue squirrel who was taken in more than 7 years ago by animal refuge owner Mark Longo. Having lost half its tail in a severe attack, Peanut wasn't adept enough to survive in the wild, so Longo decided to care for the squirrel in his home, eventually turning him into an adorable online sensation. According to reports, the state's DEC received multiple anonymous complaints about Peanut before showing up to Longo's home with at least 6 officers to confiscate the pet along with their rescue raccoon named Fred. The scumbag DEC claim that it's illegal to keep young wildlife as pets since they're not well suited for life in captivity and may carry viruses. Upon hearing about Peanut and Fred's deaths, Longo tearfully posted that he was in deep shock and grief since Peanut was the best thing that ever happened to us. Morbid
Poor dude,
facts.
he
Part
lost his pet.
445.
His little
Best
pet
known
squirrel
for playing
Peanut.
Robbie Rotten in Lazytown, Icelandic actor Stefan Karl Stefansson was told his pancreatic cancer was inoperable at the young age of 43. He died a few months later and wanted no funeral, instead requesting to have his ashes scattered in secrecy in a distant ocean. He will always be number one. Throughout South London, you can find large sections of fence made out of stretchers from World War II. They were used by civil authorities to transport the wounded when England was bombed by the Nazis. Gandhi was known to test his purity by sleeping with unclothed girls who were sometimes underage or related to him. Just 2 months after 9/11, another commercial airliner, American Airlines Flight 587, crashed into a Queens, New York neighborhood just after takeoff. 265 people were killed and several homes were completely destroyed. One of the victims had previously survived the 9/11 attacks, only to end up dying in another tragedy. Morbid facts. Part 94. In 1999, Jay-Z stabbed a man with a 5-inch blade after rumors that the man was behind the bootlegging of one of his albums. He later pleaded guilty to third-degree assault and accepted a sentence of 3 years probation. In 1948, a farmer named Cecil Harris got pinned under his tractor on his Sasquatchuan farm. Fearing he may not survive, he used a
there trying to get brown.
Released. When a photojournalist took this picture of a little girl in Syria, she raised her arms in surrender because she thought the camera was a gun. In 2009, Moscow native Julia Popova was stabbed in the neck by a mugger, but she was in so much shock that she walked all the way home without even realizing that the knife was embedded in her neck, just
That's
millimeters from her
nuts.
spinal
Like, how do you...
cord. She spent more than an hour with the light inside of her before finally
Don't do
going
that,
to the
baby. You, like,
hospital.
kind of threw a
In
little
1987,
burnt something in
Kenneth
it.
Marsh drove 12 miles to his
You know, from
mother-in-law's house
the
and
flame.
stabbed her to death
Oh,
in the middle of the night.
the house on fire. Turn it off. Just turn it off.
Kenneth's lawyer was able to prove that
Turn
he
it
was
off.
sleepwalking the entire time.
It was when you, like, blew it.
Something's on fire in there.
Donated her kidney to
Oh,
save
shit,
the
it
life
is.
of
It's the
her
towel.
witness. Her boss later fired her when she took too long to recover from the operation. Mohammed Bajay was an Iranian serial killer who raped and killed at least 40 young boys throughout the early 2000s.
Is it still on there?
But his family gained national attention because of the way in which he was executed. He was stoned by mob, lashed 100 times,
It was just
stabbed
too
by the brother
hot
of one of his
for the heat, you
victims,
know?
and then hanged. Ever since she was a little girl, Jules Shuping always wanted to be blind. So in 2006, she poured drain cleaner into her eyes and fully blinded herself. She says she's now happier than ever after fulfilling her
Yeah,
lifelong
maybe next
wish.
time maybe we need to get a spray bottle and spray it to make sure it's wet.
In prison for 18 years for murder. He was finally freed in 2001.
That was
after his
crazy.
high school dropout sister went to law school to prove his innocence. Sadly, he died 6 months after his release in a freak accident. After a mass shooting, you would
I
expect
saw it
complete
like
silence
cinched
in the
right here, a
crime
little
scene.
flame, and I blew that, and then I'm like seeing like light in the crack, and I'm like, it's off though.
Tired of wearing the same outfit every day. Same
Oh wow,
comfortable outfit. And you need stitch fix.
it's
Stitch
hot
fix
right
fixes
here
for you
too.
to make professional look. You start by going down to the website, putting in their style quiz. You're gonna get paired with
Imagine if it was on this, on the plastic. Oh, it would have
Your
melted.
personal style is like
Good thing you said, like, always have a
the good
towel
thing is
on
they're
there.
really doing the work for you. They're
Yep,
sending you
always.
and then you can try them on
I'll
phones.
just
You just
that.
send the stuff back that you don't want at no cost to you. It's
Oh, that's
super
like
easy.
it's gonna
Not a
flake. It's
subscription.
like it's
You
gonna
can
start
do
like
it for as
flaking
often
and
or as little as you
charcoaling.
want.
Like
So head
oh,
over to the website and take your style quiz to get started.
I should fold it and put it, like, inward, you know?
yeah. I guess we need to get like a board or something. You know, like a cutting board to have it.
Hey, wanna make a bet?
So it's like,
I've got power of 10 million. If I lose, you get a brand new phone. If I win, your girlfriend's gonna get a kiss. Sounds like a free phone to me, right?
That rang when family members are trying to find out if their loved ones are okay. In the wake of his recent arrest, let's take a look at some morbid facts that you didn't know about P. Diddy. Diddy's father, Melvin Combs, was an associate of convicted New York drug lord Frank Lucas. When Diddy was just 2 years old, his father was gunned down in a related gang attack. In 1991, P. Diddy organized an AIDS fundraiser after a charity basketball game. he allegedly caused his pregnant girlfriend to die from hypothermia during a interview. Known as Stas Reflay, the streamer reportedly forced his girlfriend onto a freezing cold balcony wearing nothing but her underwear. Sometime later, he pulled her back inside and appeared confused, saying, "Chat, she has no pulse, she's pale, she's not breathing." He then laid her lifeless body on the couch, opened up a bottle of liquor, and continued streaming for an additional 2 hours before authorities finally arrived. The streamer's actions were apparently part of a disturbing trend known as trash streaming that's popular in Russia. Streamers perform dangerous or degrading stunts for donations. According to reports, Stas was sent $1,000 by a viewer to watch him abuse his girlfriend. The 34-year-old only ended his stream after police entered his home and pronounced his girlfriend dead. Let's get into the holiday spirit and take a look at some of the most morbid Christmas facts that I've posted over the years. George Michael, who's known for the Christmas classic Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart, died on Christmas Day in 2016 from a heart condition. All of the characters in Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas were inspired by hallucinations he had during a fever that nearly killed him. In December of 1959, Dr. Harold Harrelson murdered his wife with a hammer before taking his own life, while his 2 little kids watched in horror. For the next 50 years afterwards, the home remained completely abandoned and untouched.
You gonna throw the bean just in there like that, baby, and mix it up, or what?
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, you could do that.
I'm just getting it ready, you know? It's already clean. But that'll cook a little more.
Prosthetics made Jim Carrey feel like he was buried alive each day. It became so brutal for him that they had to hire a former CIA agent to teach him techniques for coping with torture. In 1932, Arizona, a man dressed as Santa Claus jumped from a plane to parachute into a Christmas parade. Sadly, his parachute failed to open, and hundreds of parents had to cover their kids' eyes as Santa plummeted to his death. South Park's Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh originated when Trey Parker was potty training at age 4. His father always told him that if he didn't flush his Mr. Hanky, it would come to life and murder him in his sleep. In 2018, a 66-year-old Canadian man was arrested for murdering 8 people over a 7-year span. During that time, he worked as a mall Santa in Toronto. Many of the indoor scenes in the movie Elf were shot inside an abandoned mental asylum in Canada. The Grinch as a kid was played by an 18-year-old actor with dwarfism. Sadly, he died of heart failure just 2 years after the movie released. There's a convincing fan theory that suggests Kevin McAllister from Home Alone grew up to become the serial killer Jigsaw from the Saw movie franchise. On Christmas Eve in 2008, Bruce Pardo entered his in-laws' California home while dressed as Santa Claus. But instead of giving his family a festive surprise, Bruce unleashed hell. He crashed the party of 25 people and took 9 lives, either by shooting them or dousing them in flames with his homemade flamethrower. With his Santa suit melted to his skin from the fire, he drove to his brother's house and turned the gun on himself.
Bro, you're playing Whiteout Survival so wrong. What am I doing wrong? Oh my gosh, I'll show you. Okay, we need to make our wood bigger. Let me chop down these trees so I can help the survivors over there. Alright, let's go. Let me surround them so they unfreeze. Can we do it? Yes, we got it. Alright, now they can help us build right there. Oh shoot, more attackers. Oh man, we need more help here. Okay, hold them off, hold them off. Yes, let's take them down. Let's go. Alright, let's go take down their base. They're so annoying. Alright, now we got a plan. Let's go over there.
His Santa suit melted to his skin from the fire. He drove to his brother's house and turned the gun on himself. Morbid Facts, Part 480. Known for playing Thanos in season of Squid Game, actor Tom is an actual rapper.
It could go in now, but it could also cook a little bit too. It's just however you want it. You want it a little bit more?
His mandatory military service in 2017. Top was busted for marijuana use and suspended from his duty. A few days after being discharged, the rapper was found unconscious in police barracks after overdosing on Xanax. He had attempted to take his own life and spent nearly a week recovering in the hospital. As the Nazi regime gained power, actor Lionel Royce lost his job and began receiving death threats for being a Jew. So he took refuge in the Alps, grew a beard, and dyed all of his hair by bathing in diluted hydrogen. He then returned to Germany, claiming to be a self-taught peasant actor, and was eventually praised by the Nazis as proof of superiority of Aryan blood. Colombian man Christian Montenegro, who claims to be engaged to a ragdoll, has revealed that his fiancée Natalia is pregnant with their 3rd child. He also shared his plans for a dream wedding with his beloved partner, with whom he already has a son and daughter. When questioned about his bizarre relationship, Montenegro replied, "If it weren't for the dolls, I'd be more alone than anyone. At least I have something." And Christian certainly isn't the first first person to fall in love and start a family with a rag doll. In 2022, Mayor Bonnie Moraes had an actual wedding ceremony with her ragdoll husband Marcelo that was attended by 250 people. The woman has recently expressed serious doubt in their relationship after she caught her husband cheating on her with another woman at a local motel.
What? What?
But isn't the doll fake?
Yeah, it's a rag doll. And she caught him cheating on her with another woman at the hotel.
She caught him?
How does that make sense? It's a doll.
The pause guy makes. Like, bruh.
Oh, like, what?
Shortly after takeoff, the plane lost its balance and crashed just 200 feet from the runway, killing everyone on board. In 2013, the body of 17-year-old
I just wanted to mix it up first.
It seems like you do, huh?
What? No, yeah. I do want to add a little bit because it looks a little too, like, dry.
Down while trying to retrieve his shoes and eventually died from positional asphyxia. In 2002, schizophrenic British artist Richard Sumner entered a remote forest in Wales. He apparently handcuffed himself to a tree and threw the keys out of reach. His skeleton was found 3 years later, with evidence suggesting he likely regretted his decision.
Probably, huh?
It's like another
like good doll.
Facts, part 457. In 2002, Pennsylvania mother Brenda Heist completely disappeared after dropping her 2 kids off at school. 11 years later, she was found living with a group of homeless people in Key West, Florida. Investigators found out she was upset about an upcoming divorce and wanted to completely abandon her life as she knew it. Brenda survived by living under bridges and eating scraps of food until she got tired of running and decided to turn herself in. Her family wanted nothing to do with her since they thought she'd been dead for years, and her ex-husband was even treated as a suspect for her supposed murder. Just last year, 16-year-old Marie Antoinette Coutillo tragically died after her phone fell into the bathtub while she was on a call with her friend. She'd been charging her phone while using it and apparently dropped it in the water at some point, resulting in her electrocution. Marie was eventually found unresponsive by her parents and rushed to the hospital, but doctors were unable to save her.
I just hate how they're wrapped in the freaking paper
In
thingy.
2009, 25-year-old chemistry student Vladimir Likonos died after his chewing gum exploded in his mouth. He had
Are
a
you
strange habit of
serious?
dipping his gum in citric acid for extra sourness, but accidentally used an explosive powder from chemistry experiments that was 4 times stronger than TNT, likely caused by the reaction with his saliva or chewing pressure. The explosion blew off his jaw and led to his eventual death. According to a 2011 study, children exposed to family violence show the same patterns of brain activity as soldiers exposed to
nothing
combat.
came off. It just
Throughout
it
Chinese
broke in
history,
half.
it was
Like, look at
common
the
for
metal.
parents to
Like,
castrate their boys as a way to escape
snaps.
poverty. Both the shaft and the nuts would be sliced off with a knife at the same time. These castrated members of society, known as eunuchs, were considered
they're really
thoroughly
bad. Do you want me to go get it or what?
No, I already opened one. This one I could just finish opening out the can.
With the
Want
last
to, yeah,
imperial
baby.
eunuch dying in 1996. Morbid Facts, Part 508. Right after purchasing some hot coffee from McDonald's in 2004, 79-year-old Stella Liebeck accidentally spilled it into her lap, causing horrific third-degree burns. The woman quickly went into shock and was hospitalized for 8 days while undergoing skin grafts. Since the burns were so bad, her lady parts had melted and fused to her legs. Stella suffered permanent disfigurement after the incident and was partially disabled for 2 years.
So the McDonald's coffee was so hot, it melted her private parts and fused to her legs.
Oh, the old lady.
Yeah, with the coffee.
Stella as the media completely demonized her, calling her the poster child of frivolous lawsuits. However, people changed their tune when photos of the horrific burns finally released. With one of the jurors being so traumatized, he forced his wife to quit drinking hot coffee. Stella ended up winning $2.9 million in damages from the lawsuit, but her life was never the same again.
Wait, if you were detained at any San Bernardino juvenile detention facility, such as High Desert or Gilbert Street, this is the money glitch that's getting former detainees properly compensated. San Bernardino juvenile detention staff allegedly failed to properly protect youth from abuse, putting your safety at risk. And now a landmark lawsuit is forcing them to pay victims of sexual abuse and mistreatment. This isn't just talk. Under California law, Over 600 former detainees have already filed lawsuits against
You
state
need it?
agencies,
Yeah, 'cause
ABC News, Fox,
It's too
CBS,
much.
and
So
Yeah.
don't try. Don't
Yeah,
cut
no.
yourself.
I'm either
because
gonna
it's
cut
following
myself
the exact
and
same pattern
the knife
as
is
the
just
Catholic Church and Boy Scouts cases, where
not
victims
gonna-
received up
Does
to
it need
$2.7
seasoning?
million each by
Does
first
it need
filling
like a
out
little
a
bit of
simple
salt or
It
garlic?
tastes fine. You, I mean, you could add garlic, you know, but salt, I don't think really need salt. Right. You could add a pinch.
Coercion or worse, you may qualify
You don't think
for
it needs anything?
substantial compensation, but only if you act before attorneys submit the
And you got
final
plates, huh?
class action lawsuit. After that, you are permanently excluded. 85% of eligible former detainees will miss this opportunity because they don't think their experience counts.
Maybe we
or
should
they're
turn the
waiting
car
too
off
long.
now.
It takes just 60
It's been
seconds
on
to
for a
find out if you
minute.
qualify. Click this ad now and answer 3 simple questions. Your information remains
Oh, this sounds so
100%
awful.
confidential.
Oh,
and there are
no.
0 upfront costs.
Again. Morbid Facts, Part 511. RFK Jr.'s gravelly speaking voice is caused by a rare neurological condition he developed in his early 40s.
It's alright if their
called
beans are just
spasmodic
left in there, you know, like.
which causes the muscles that open and close the vocal cords to
Picking up
spasm
that?
Yeah.
involuntarily.
Okay, baby.
Here's what he used to sound like before this condition versus after.
And if somebody dumps something into the river
this
that
is so
goes
good.
into that's poison, and it goes into a drinking water intake, and children drink that drinking water, that is child abuse. I think those vaccines we need to have again true double-blind placebo-controlled trials, and that there's 25% of Americans.
While the true cause is unknown, people who do a lot of public speaking are far more likely to develop this condition. RFK required a titanium bridge in his vocal folds to be able to speak at all, and receives Botox shots in his vocal cords every 4 months. He says it's painful to hear himself speak and feels sorry for those who have to listen to him. Morbid facts about Kurt Cobain, Part 2. Throughout most of his life, Kurt struggled with chronic bronchitis and intense pain from an undiagnosed stomach condition, which he claimed was the only reason he started using heroin so that he could relieve the pain. Kurt was revived from overdosing multiple times and checked in and out of rehab constantly. He was reportedly very uncomfortable with his fame and felt trapped by his success, resulting in a turbulent spiral of drug addictions and mental health problems. Cobain's mental health was a roller coaster as he suffered from depression, bipolar disorder, ADHD, and crippling anxiety. After he bought his LA mansion, Kurt reportedly preferred to hang out in his walk-in closet because the large space of the rest of the house made him anxious. He also suffered from severe body dysmorphia as he never felt comfortable in his own skin. He was insecure about his small frame and often wore multiple layers or baggy clothing to hide it. For this reason, he was reportedly wearing 3 pairs of pants when his body was found. Morbid facts, Part 496.
And then Kurt Cobain was wearing 3 pairs of
36-year-old
pants.
Italian surfer Giuliano Manfredi died in a total freak accident while surfing off the coast of Indonesia. When she was catching a wave, a swordfish suddenly leaped out of the water and stabbed her directly in the chest with its bill. Despite immediate first aid from her surfing buddies and being rushed to a local hospital, she couldn't be saved. Here's the grave of a woman who chose to leave her name off and instead gave it the inscription, "I was somebody." She apparently told the cemetery sexton that eventually nobody would remember her anyway, so this inscription would at least be more memorable than she was. While on an African safari in 1963, Ernest Hemingway survived 2 plane crashes in a row. The first plane collided with a telephone wire and wound up in the Nile, leaving him with minor injuries. While Hemingway was being rescued from this first crash, the rescue plane also crashed. The plane caught on fire, so Ernest had to smash the door open with his head, causing extensive burns and a fractured skull. The novelist was presumed dead until he walked out of the jungle in high spirits, carrying bananas and a bottle of gin.
Keep wiggling it back and forth, like left and right.
$40,000 for your car accident?
Yeah, see?
Know this one trick. Check this out.
The more you bend metal like that, the weaker it gets.
AI to calculate the lowest amount that they can pay you. Our AI flipped the script. It knows what you're actually
Take care. No, don't do it like that. Hey, let me do it. Let me do it.
You only answer 4 questions, then boom, you see exactly what your car accident is worth. No lawyers, no insurance adjusters.
I know. I just wanted to see how it
Just
felt.
a real fat cash amount that you're owed for your recent car accident. Every day you wait is a day that they're keeping your money from you. So click the link below now, answer 4 simple questions, and see how much cash you really owed for your car accident. Go click the link below now.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, fuck that.
Yeah, that's good right there. Ooh. Alright.
Super careful. Like, that shit is sharp like a fucking razor blade, babe.
I know it is.
That's probably done.
Yeah.
You need help, babe? I'll help you. Just trust me.
Oh, sorry. Because you're like over there and I'll get it already. Let's just heat these babies up.
Hello, how's it going?
Take that knife so I can clean it. Okay, so do you want these to be like chopped up?
Well, however you want it, you can chop it up.
You know, just kind of like that, you know? Or to like put it in the torta, you think it would be better like that?
However you want to do it, babe.
Okay. Like you don't have a, this is good, you know? You don't mind this?
It's fine.
Is he playing with that thing? Stop it, Poopy Whoopy cans.
It's fucking freezing.
I know, it's chilly now, huh?
Oh yeah, it's cold.
You know what, baby? You could just like
Yeah. I don't know if you want to put. I don't know what to put on or.
No.
You want to do that while I?
Pack me up a yes, baby.
Yeah, just cause I'm tired of hearing, you know, that morbid.
Morbid facts.
Part 211,568. What happened?
I sweat, I'm scared.
Oh. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Talking about you. Oh, okay.
Lamborghini Mercy. Your chick, she's so thirsty. And my baby daddy's
Yeah.
like morbid facts. She dies. In her happy place. You hear that? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Happy place.
It's about to start boiling. Bubbling.
Just turn it down a little.
Yeah, you can turn it down a pinch.
Alright.
The sauce is hot, but the tamales need to like cook a little.
I'll take that, baby.
Here you go, I'll put it on.
Oh.
Since
It's just, you know, taking a bit to load and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That is all. It's just taking a bit to load. Oh, look. Violet video message. Oh, no, I said video message. Oh. It's like, why is there no sound?
Oh my god. Let it load for a second.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, otherwise it's just gonna keep stopping and going. If you don't want to go, you don't even go.
Well, for weekends, you're gonna eat really good right now. You're gonna eat some beans. Or some of that stuff right there. Yeah, you are. Are you ready? Or no? Oh, your widow face. You so innocent.
Fucking hell, it just does that shit.
Try to kill me. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Compton region of Japan.
We're gonna skip that whole opening.
What was that? Roger, what did you just say?
I'm afraid Elle is dead.
He's dead? But how? Was it Kira? Did Kira kill him? Come on, Roger, you've got to tell me.
Probably.
But he promised me he'd find Kira and execute him, and now you're telling me that he's been killed?
Mello!
If you can't win the game, if you can't solve the puzzle, then you're just a loser.
So, which of us did Elle pick, me or Nier?
He hadn't chosen yet. And now that he's gone, I'm afraid he won't be able to. Mello, listen. You two, Nier. Can't the two of you work together?
All right, sounds good.
It'll never work, Roger. We can't do this together. You know I don't get along with Nier. We've always competed against each other. Always.
Elle was gonna choose one of them to succeed him.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's fine.
So one of them was supposed to take Elle's place if something happened, you know?
He's not like me.
But he
Never
died
gets
before he
emotional.
could even
Just
say
uses his
who.
head like it's a game or a puzzle. And as for me, I'm leaving this institution. Wait, no, don't waste your breath. I'm almost 15 years old. It's time I started living my own life.
A police officer who happened to be nearby during Higuchi's arrest overheard him talking about a notebook. If you write a person's name in it with their face in mind, that person will die.
So that's what you're saying this notebook of death actually is?
That's right. At this point, the Japanese police should have it in their possession.
Give it a try.
Mr. President, the Coronel is a fake. He was created by the Japanese police to avoid confusion and panic amongst the various international police agencies. The real Elle is dead.
Director Mason, this boy, who is he? Sir, Nier is, well, in a sense you could call him the true successor to Elle.
Alright, poopy again.
That kid with the white hair is the true successor to Elle, though.
I was gonna say, like, he even kind of, like, looks like him. You know?
Yeah, in a
But still,
way.
it's impossible for us to censor everything on the
He's
internet.
got white hair.
And we haven't had any new leads in a while.
But posting names and faces online, I'm sorry, but if you ask me, it's the people doing that who deserve to die. But I guess that's never gonna happen. Kira gets a lot of his information from the internet, so he's not gonna kill those people.
Matsu, you silly, you've got it all backwards.
Still, I can imagine how some people must feel. To them, the world's become a good place for people who don't commit any crimes, or rather, it's a good place for innocent people who lead good lives. Look who's talking. It's more than that. Soon everyone in the world will think that way.
Are you all still talking about that Kira business? Please give it a rest for one afternoon, dear. Like you too.
Home. Huh? Hey, how's it going?
We were just having tea.
Oh, Light, Misa. Seems like it's been forever, you two. Missed you guys. Oh, we missed you too. You must be Mr. Matsuda, right?
Oh, that's me.
Wow, it's been a long time. Thank you for always taking such good care of my father.
Jeez, Sayu, you're all grown up and pretty. Last time I saw you, you were this big.
Matsu, your face is going bright red.
It is? I mean, no way.
Well,
That's Light's sister.
I'll never let Sayu marry a cop.
Yes, that's right. I'd never want that for my daughter.
Really? Oh, man. I never got the chance to propose or even tell her I like her. You're too cruel to me, Mom and Dad.
Mom? Anyway, I think you'd be a good catch, Mr. Matsuda.
What? You really think so, Sayu?
Yep. In fact, I was thinking if you were a little younger, I might have considered going out with you sometime.
Guess my little sister is all grown up, isn't she?
No kidding. She's already way more mature than Matsu. But of course, Light hasn't changed one bit. You're just as wonderful and handsome as when I first met you.
You've already got a career and everything. Make it official. You should stop living together secretly and just get married already.
I think that's a great idea.
Here, baby.
A heartwarming scene.
It's open so that you can.
Okay.
Or did you want me to make it for you?
Oh, babe, you're fine. You're good.
Yes, what is it, Aizawa?
I'm just waiting for you two, you know?
Oh, okay. I just gotta make his first.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Right. Okay. Go. Matsuda, Light, come with me.
Kidnapping? Involving who?
They got Director Takimura of the NPA. Not sure who's behind it.
Ah, damn it. As if we don't have enough on our plate already with the Kira case.
Are you sure about this?
Unfortunately, yeah. We got the call at 6:12. That was about 45 minutes ago. In the meantime, we were able to confirm that the call originated from the director's cell phone.
Did the kidnappers make any demands in terms of ransom?
They did. They want to trade. The director for the notebook.
Who's behind this? And for what reason? Do you think it's Kira?
Maybe not. If the existence of the notebook has been leaked, there could be any number of people who'd want it for themselves.
But hang on. Dad, did you say anything to the director about the notebook? We all agreed to keep the information between the six of us, so he didn't know, did he?
I never told the director, so he couldn't tell the kidnappers anything.
Someone knows about the death note. And beyond that, they know that the Japanese police have it. And now they've come to claim it for themselves.
Notify every bureau in the police department, but only about the kidnapping itself.
Got it.
Forgot about the peppers, I think. I don't know what we were gonna do with those.
We were just gonna put it in here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do that.
Has there been a call from the suspects?
No. There's a visitor here who wants to meet with Director Takimura.
What?
My name is John McEnroe. I'm an agent with the FBI. Of course, this is just an alias. As my assignment involves Kira, it's a necessary precaution.
Kira? Due to unforeseen circumstances, the director is unavailable. If it's acceptable, you could speak with me instead.
Very well, that's fine. Pardon me, I'll get straight to the point. The Japanese police have proven themselves to be unreliable. So in order to solve the Kira case, we want you to hand over the notebook to us.
So the FBI was behind it. Where did you take the director? What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't know. This is a serious criminal offense. What would the FBI gain by capturing the director of the Japanese NPA? And how do you know about the notebook? What the hell is going on?
By the sound of things, it seems that the director of the Japanese police force has been kidnapped by someone. Specifically, someone who wants the notebook. All right, Commander Rester. Pass on this message through our agent. Suggest to the Japanese police that we would like to assist them in rescuing the director and apprehending the culprits. We'll take the notebook once we have the opportunity.
Roger that. Attention, this is headquarters. We have new orders for you. Has he decided to say anything yet? He told us the Japanese police have begun to wimp out on Kira. Looks like right now the only ones who are officially working for L are Soichiro Yagami, Kanzo Mogi, and Tota Matsuda. Isn't that right? Yeah. There was also Ukita, but he was killed by Kira. Right. And as top cop, somehow you didn't know that this notebook even existed, or that you had it. Japanese cops must be a joke.
Of all the investigators on the task force, Deputy Director Yagami would be the highest ranking, right?
Yeah. My theory is that there are 2 notebooks out there. One of them is in Kira's possession, the other's with the NPA. We're gonna take both of them.
Don't worry. As long as we do what Mello says, there'll be no mistakes. It's been a year and a half since he joined us, and in that entire time, he's never been wrong about anything.
Yeah, but that's what's so weird. If he was able to bring us the head of a mafia boss that even Kira himself couldn't kill, why the hell would he even need the notebook to begin with?
It's not just the notebook I'm after. I want to eliminate my competition. I will be the best. I don't care what it takes. I'll be near by any means necessary.
Can't you see that I'm busy? I'm sorry, but Eddie and I were talking for a minute, and it looks like Takemura hung himself with his tie somehow. What's wrong with you? That's great. What are we supposed to do with a dead hostage?
No, this'll be just fine.
Huh?
If Kira is responsible for this, we know he can't touch us since he doesn't know our names or faces. That's why he went after Takemura instead. That means Kira is someone who knows about the kidnapping. That should make things rather interesting.
So what are we gonna do, Mello?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna kidnap Soichiro Yagami's daughter, Sayu Yagami.
We still haven't been able to find any leads on either Director Takemura or the kidnappers.
Things are getting pretty weird. I mean, they should have contacted us by now with further demands, but still nothing.
We know one thing. I found out the real name of the FBI agent, John McEnroe. According to his personnel file, he's actually called Larry Connors.
Well, that's good to know.
He's also a genuine agent. His background and credentials check out. On top of that, the director of the FBI has offered to help us rescue Director Takemura. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to trust them.
But the director should already be dead by now. Why haven't the kidnappers said anything? Are they gonna give up on the deal just because they lost their bargaining chip? I didn't think our opponents would be such pushovers. Remember, Dad, and the rest of you too, we're gonna have to be extremely careful. The director might not have known about the notebook, but he does know who was originally working with L. It's possible the kidnappers might come after us.
I'll be a good girl and go to bed by myself, okay?
Yeah, good night.
Good night, everyone!
Guess I'll hang out around here. It just occurred to me, we're not the only ones in danger here. Our families are at risk.
A call from the director's cell phone. It must be the kidnappers. Quick, Aizawa!
Got it. Tracing.
This is Yagami.
Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, the deal's been canceled. Takemura is dead.
You bastards! What did you do?
It's only canceled, though, regarding the director. The new deal is this. The notebook for Sayu Yagami. Seeing as you're the deputy director of the Japanese police, it would be stupid to ask you not to call the cops. But you had better handle this on your own, without backup. If I see the police making any big movements in the next little while, I'll kill your daughter. That's right, just as easily as we killed the director. I'll send you a photo of Takemura's corpse to prove I mean business. Take a good look. I'll contact you tomorrow.
Wait!
Damn, they got me. They used the director's death as an opportunity to get to Sayu. Looks like things are getting interesting again. Sir,
You better use that brain of yours, dude.
Like killed the director. He made him kill himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then they're like, oh, we killed him.
Yeah.
They're lying, you know? The other guy who's around right now.
I don't know.
And so they're like, oh yeah, you want to have that guy come here to try to figure out who we are and then kill and have him kill himself? Now we're gonna make that a good cause, you know? And then they're like, we're the ones who killed him. Like, we killed your director, your da 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 da.
I've just realized something.
So it's just like they use that against him now.
He probably did it because he doesn't want the notebook to fall into the wrong hands. Kidda claims to be justice. He wouldn't want the notebook used by someone evil. If he killed the director, then it's reasonable to assume he has ways of obtaining information from within the police force. That means we should be the ones who investigate this. We leave the police out of it. Otherwise,
Kidda will find out about it and probably kill the hostage.
Right, and we can't take that chance.
Near. We've just received a report that the director of the Japanese police agency has been killed.
I
That's
see.
good.
By whom?
By whom? The kidnappers, of course.
It
Who
sucks
else?
that
It'd be
fucking
interesting if
L
it turned out to be
died.
Kidda.
That's a very good point. The police won't be trading their notebook if the hostage is dead, so it
One of the
protects
worst parts
Kidda's
of the
interests.
series, or what?
And if it is in fact Kidda,
I guess so
they can
far,
narrow
yeah.
down our list of suspects significantly.
Yeah? Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't think he was gonna die.
I know, right? He should have been throughout the whole series, huh? Like, that's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
We were able to confirm
What,
that he
are
left
you
the
saying that because he comes back?
No.
Aw.
He ain't coming back. He's dead, babe.
Very well.
That's how everybody felt about the series, though.
Yeah.
Mellow, you never change.
Everyone hates that part. Everyone says, yeah, that's the end of this one right there.
Emotions get the better of you. Or perhaps you're not even involved in this
Like, he was
case.
so good.
How
Like,
could you leave your photo behind at the orphanage?
Yeah, he was pissed. Everyone was pissed with that.
This is Yagami.
Your daughter has finally arrived. It's about time.
What do you mean?
You already have a
Just
pretty
throw another
good
bread,
idea of
baby.
where
You
we
can
are.
have
That's
that.
half of it. No, I'm just gonna.
We'll make the exchange here. Come to
You don't
LA
want the bread
by
or what?
yourself in 2 days, and of course, bring the notebook with you.
I won't make the trade unless I'm sure my daughter's safe. I want to talk to her right now.
How about this? I'll send you another photo. That should satisfy you.
Oh, Sayu.
Hey, Chief. We've narrowed the call down to 5th Street in L.A.
I just checked out the show that was playing in the background. And it's being broadcast right now on a local LA station. They must have shown us that so we know the photo was recent.
Thank goodness. At least we know she's still alive. That's reassuring.
I'm taking the notebook to Los Angeles. It's my decision, both as deputy director of the Japanese police force and as Sayu Yagami's father. I'll take full responsibility for the consequences. That's my final word.
Wait, Dad. Before we do anything, we have to come up with a plan.
He's right, Chief. We can't rush in.
But I have to be in LA in 2 days. We don't have time.
And that's where her sister is, all the way out in LA.
So what you're telling me is that Kidda killed Takemura, not the kidnappers?
I'm simply putting it forward as a possibility. If it does turn out to be true, then it means Kidda must be getting his information from the Japanese police.
Yes?
This is L.
I don't believe it. It's L.
I've already heard what investigator John McEnroe, or rather Larry Connors, had to say to Deputy Director Yagami in regards to the notebook and the Kidda case.
Will you help us with the investigation into NPA Director Takemura's murder?
I see. Well,
Pass me the phone.
So not out.
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2.
Number 2? What do you mean by that? Who is this?
There's really no point in trying to hide it. An organization known as the SPK, or Special Provision for Kidda. It was established to find and capture Kidda without the help of L.
Furthermore, 7 of our top members already know of Elle's death.
They do? Where'd they hear that? Who the hell told them?
As for myself, I am at the center of the SPK. You can address me as N.
Who is this guy? Is he joking? But this strange feeling. What is it?
It reminds him of Ryuzaki. That's why.
What? Ryuzaki?
He's reminding him of Ryuzaki. That's why.
Yeah.
Cause like he was like the only one to like kind of like play with him like that, you know, to kind of like guess like, you know, right there, and or if you call him or whatever the fuck.
And yeah.
He already knows that he's Kira. He already knows that he's talking to Kira. He already knows. You're full?
That's not bad, you know, like getting just like a can of refried beans, an onion, mixing the onion and the beans, and then getting just bolillo. I wouldn't want to do that again. It was super cheap and it's like super filling, and you get like what, like the most you're spending money on is the bolillo. And that's like $2 for $1, so we would probably get like 4 again, you know?
If we haven't ate all day, yeah.
Yeah, it would be like what, 2 and then 3, so let's just say $3.50 only. Yeah, and then he's over there just tearing it up.
He's over there, huh?
Oh yeah, I've been giving him chunks of the and he's really nice.
Just don't eat it.
Oh, look at him! Oh, look at him!
Oh, that's Daddy's baby.
Damn, what's going on? I already checked today's flight crews. No one on board was suspicious. I can still be
You like this?
It's so cute. Do it again!
To kill Psycho.
Oh, that was perfect.
He's like,
Oh, yeah, like your dada. Oh, you're so cutie, baby. No, I think he's just playing. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, you just like your dada. Yes, you are, dum-dum.
That was good.
Time to go to sleep.
Awesome. Fizz God. Good on.
Those are good, but they're cold. It's smart, man.
You can still heat it up and then pour the sauce on the beans and then. But yeah, I am pretty full too. That bite just like I feel like ooh.
I know, it's like I wish I wasn't so full. I would so fuck that up.
I know, cause it sounds good.
Cause it's good, yeah. Just throw it in anyways. I'll take like a bite here and there. Like while we watch the next episode.
You can heat it up a pinch.
Yeah.
It's way too cold. Yeah. Like I'm full, but I can still like pick at it.
Yeah. It's good, so I feel the same way. No more of this. Or you know what? He likes the tomato. I'm gonna give him another. You want a tomato?
Gonna have to rinse that truck off, huh? What if these like come off?
What? Dude, let me see. You better let me.
What is it?
Yeah. There's fucking up that tomato slice, so. He's a cutie duty.
I remember when I would tell you about those like can of tamales, you'd be like, yeah. I'm like, I would never eat those.
Damn right, I would never fucking eat those, but you know.
I eat them if you're down bad.
Only because we are down bad. That's why we eat them, and that's why I'm eating fucking canned fried foods, or else like never in a million years.
You would just make them.
Yeah, we'd rather make friends. You hear that? Someone's playing that song. Throw that ass in a circle.
Huh?
No, there was this one like, you know, stupid like next to the song. This was like, throw that ass in a circle. No, you're so. That was funny. I think that's Gucci. Why does it always fucking do it? Like in the same, that fucking spot every fucking time.
You're pausing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's been a long time. Thank you for always taking such good care of my father.
Jeez, you're all grown up.
This is Yagami. Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, it's been cancelled. The new deal is this. The notebook, Persayu Yagami. Come to LA by yourself in 2 days and bring the notebook with you.
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2. I am at the center of the SPK. You can address me as N.
N? Who is this guy? Is he joking? This strange feeling. What is it? Why do I feel like I'm talking to L?
I told you that we wouldn't rely on L, but that's a bit of an understatement. The FBI and the CIA had explicitly asked that I head up their investigation, not you. Having said that, we are outraged by the recent murder of the director of the NPA and feel something must be done.
After reviewing the information, I believe there's a possibility that solving this case could lead to the arrest of Kira. As such, I'm willing to lend you my full support.
Lead to the arrest of Kira? Who is he anyway? This confidence.
Is there a problem, L?
No. It's just that following the death of Takimura, Deputy Director Yagami's daughter was kidnapped, and we believe the same person is behind it. He's arranged for a trade in Los Angeles.
A trade? The girl in exchange for the notebook, I assume.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have a team on standby in LA, but for now they'll be working on a need-to-know basis. Also, I can monitor the city via satellite. Or...
On second thought, I'll let you have full authority on this, L.
To see what he does.
Exactly. He wants to see how he handles the situation, and he wants to see if anything suspicious happens along the way.
Mayor, is it really safe to leave this case in the hands of a fake L?
He was like, I want you to think, you know what? You got this.
I'm aware of that. That's why it's a good idea. It means there'll be an opportunity to take advantage of him. Of course, saving people's lives is important, but as the SPK, our primary goal is very clear. We'll work to get the notebook and capture Kira once and for all.
The light. At this point, I don't care if it costs me my life. Please just save Sayu. Promise me.
Stop talking like that, Dad. You might have made your peace with the idea of dying, but have you ever thought about how painful it would be for everyone else you leave behind? I'd never be able to forgive you if you ended up dying in front of Sayu. Look, it's true that you might lose contact with us, but if that happens and you have to make a split-second decision by yourself, then I want you to do whatever's necessary to make sure both you and Sayu get out of this alive. Promise me, Dad.
All right.
What? No way! You really want me to go to Los Angeles with you?
Yeah, there's a chance I might need to use your eyes this time, so I want to have you close by.
No, Light! You're the best! Oh my gosh, I better start packing right away! Let's see, which one should I bring? I can't decide. Light, which do you like?
Oh, Rick's laughing. He's nervous, I bet.
Hot AI chatting.
If things go badly, I may have to kill Sayu. Dad, I'll fly to LA ahead of you and make preparations for the handover. Ide and the others should arrive shortly after.
He might have to kill his
We should all
sister
arrive on separate flights.
to draw suspicion away from himself. Because he would never kill his own sister, you know? So he can't be Kira. Kira would kill his sister, but you know, if like Kira kind of, yeah, exactly. And that's probably like that's probably why he said that.
If this motherfucker is really gonna kill his sister,
He's just evil. I also don't run. Oh. He's just awful, huh?
it's like, damn it, that should have, maybe that should have fucking,
Blowing
that
his
should
head
not have been
off.
fucking blamed.
Mr. Yagami, who are you? One of the kidnappers?
You're going to board flight SE-339. I have your tickets with me. It leaves from gate 18.
Right. I understand.
Someone has intercepted him at Narita. Should I arrest him?
Calm down, Aizawa. Don't make any sudden moves. I can understand your concern, but arresting him now will accomplish nothing. Keep your distance and don't lose sight of them.
Damn it. They're boarding a different flight than originally planned. I'll tell them at the gate I'm a police officer and
Get a hold of yourself. You just blow your cover and the operation would be ruined. Can you find out where the flight is headed?
Let's see. Huh. This one's going to LA too.
Could they have somehow arranged for another plane? Oh, this is bad.
Flight SE-333, flight SE-333, do you copy? Do you copy? You have strayed from your flight path.
This is flight SE-333. I read you loud and clear. I assure you everything's okay. This is a detour.
What the is this? You need to tell me what's going on up there.
This is not a hijacking. We're simply making a detour. And a quick stop to drop off a passenger. You can track us by radar. However, if you attempt to call the authorities to interfere with our course, I will not hesitate to crash the plane and take all the passengers with me.
This is bad life. I mean L. The deputy director's flight has just changed direction.
Damn,
The passenger's gonna be dropped off somewhere.
It's like, useless. Can't even respond to that.
Flight crews and
Just
passenger
doing
lists ahead of time.
themselves.
No one on board was suspicious. The pilot's a veteran of over 15 years. The co-pilot checks out clean too. And the kidnappers are powerful enough to influence these people. Looks like I have no choice. Director, this is L. Get me in.
Right.
N, I'm sure you're aware of our current situation. I need you to do me a favor. Can you notify airlines, police, and military on your end not to take any action yet?
What's he thinking? I never realized he was this unreliable.
All right, Al. Agreed. We'll locate the landing site and keep surveillance over the area using our satellite video feed. If there's anything else we can do, don't hesitate to let us know.
I have a message for you.
You're not gonna want any more, right?
I'm done, baby love.
Okay.